What up, everyone? It's your boy Floz and we're back reading more Reddit Am I the Asshole stories. This time, because it's literally that time of year, it's literally today actually, we are going to be reading Am I the Asshole Valentine's Day stories. Oh, this should be juicy. Valentine's Day, the day all about celebrating love and your significant other. Wah! For those in a relationship, it's one of the greatest days of the year. And for those who are not in a relationship, wah! But either way, let's see what we have here. This looks like a quick little one to start off with. We have, am I the asshole for wanting to break up even though Valentine's Day is coming up? Ooh. Potentially. You are potentially an asshole. I don't see a verdict yet. We've been together for 5 years, living together for 3. Long story short, we've been having issues in our relationship for the past few months. When we moved in together, we agreed to split rent and whatnot evenly. For background, we have very different financial habits. She tends to spend impulsively and wants to live in the moment. Oh boy. I mean, upon initial inspection, there's nothing wrong with wanting to live in the moment, but who knows how far this is going to go. She got into a lot of debt from student loans, there it is, and credit cards, there it is, during college. Partly from studying abroad, partly from partying, going to festivals, and traveling. Back in August, she spent an undisclosed, as in she refused to tell me, amount of money going to a concert, which I advised against. We got into an argument about it, to which she basically said she's an adult and doesn't want me lecturing her about finances. Lo and behold, when October came around, she said she wasn't able to pay her part of the living expenses. Oh, yeah. So far, she has a couple points. They're not big points, but they're points. She is an adult and can spend her money however she pleases. And I mean, she doesn't really have to tell you how much she spent to a concert, but it would be nice if she did. But if her spending does get so bad that she wasn't able to pay her part of the living expenses, and on top of that, she does have, as you put it, a lot of debt from student loans and credit cards. Ooh, this is a tough one so far. There's still a little bit more. The past few months, I've been paying the entire mortgage on my home. I worked during college, saved for my post-grad job, and bought a cheap townhouse. The place is entirely in my name. Besides finances, we are also running into some other issues. One being that she pretty much hates my paternal family. I could go into detail about it, but basically she got into a heated argument with my brother during the holidays over something that was IMO travel. I don't know what the fuck that means. She also doesn't get along with my sister. Oh, and it looks like that's the end of the story, so there's not much to work off of. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to think about this one. Hence why we go to the comments. They are much smarter than me. Not the asshole. It seems like you've made up your mind rather sooner than prolong it. And then there was a reply that says, and I still don't know what Valentine's Day has to do with anything. Yeah, that's actually the thing. Nowhere in here did it mention Valentine's Day, actually. So that was a rather pointless story. No offense, Mr. Whatever your name is, but that was rather pointless. Another comment said, if it's over, it's over. You can break up for any reason and on any day. It would be worse to pretend through Valentine's Day and break up after. Ooh, yeah. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and say your story was shit because Valentine's Day had nothing to do with it. Let's choose one where Valentine's Day actually is involved. Like, this one says, am I the asshole for getting my ex a Valentine's gift but not doing the same for my friends? Oh, wait a minute, what? Wait, it doesn't even say boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't know. It just says friends. Okay, hey, hold up. It looks like the verdict says not the asshole, but I have to read to understand what the fuck is going on. I, 19F, have been friends with this girl since middle school. Back in 8th grade, she had feelings for me, but I didn't feel the same because I had a boyfriend at the time. She knew about my relationship, and I think she resented my boyfriend for it. Oh boy. Oh, the friend had feelings for you and tries to ruin your relationship. Wait, it said she had feelings for her back in middle school, in 8th grade. In 8th grade, you would have been, what's 8th grade, 13, I think? If she was feeling that shit back in 8th grade, what the fuck is she feeling now? Fast forward to now. My boyfriend and I broke up last year after being together for 6 years. Damn! Well, actually, I guess that would make sense because 8th grade, 13, currently 19, that makes sense, never mind. Despite that, we're still in contact because he understands me in a way no one else really does. I have ADHD and some past traumas, and he's been a huge emotional support for me, just like I've been for him. I wouldn't say we're rekindling things, but there are lingering feelings. We're just not acting on them. Okay, so you're still able to be cordial with each other because you understand each other in a way that no one else is currently able to, especially with the horrible past trauma of ADHD, which I can say because I suffer from it. But am I really suffering? I don't know. I'm getting off topic. With Valentine's Day coming up, we decided to exchange gifts. It's not meant to be romantic, just a way to show appreciation for each other. When my friend found out, she got upset because she feels like I don't put the same level of effort into my friendships as I do for my ex. And honestly, maybe she's right. I haven't gone out of my way to get my friends gifts the way I did for him. It's not that I don't appreciate them, but my connection with my ex is just different, and I guess I prioritize it more. Now I'm wondering, am I the asshole for getting a Valentine's gift but not doing the same for my friends? No, you're not. At the end of the day, you get gifts for who the fuck you want to give gifts for. It's kind of asshole-ish on your friends for expecting them. More so this friend specifically, who kind of wants to get into your pants. What do some of these comments say? Not the asshole. People don't get to decide that you gift them. She has never just given you a gift for Valentine's Day or expressed interest in doing so. This isn't you just deciding to buy your ex a gift. You both decided to do something for each other. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm too dumb to put into normal people words. But overall verdict, not the asshole. Not the asshole in the slightest. Okay, what else have we got here? Am I the asshole for having an argument over my Valentine's gift? I mean, the initial thought of that title, it's giving some kind of asshole-ish vibes, but it looks like the verdict says not the asshole. So what the fuck is going on? A few days ago, my boyfriend, 33M I'm assuming, asked me, 24, oh boy, what I'd like for Valentine's. I showed him a picture of a wig I really wanted and I've bookmarked for ages. Oh boy. Okay, so you're 24 and he is 33. And the fact that you say you want a wig, I'm assuming that implies female. I am assuming. Is it bad to assume? Potentially. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. He clearly didn't like it because it was long and flowy and went on a rant about his preferred choice of wig. At the end, we concluded on getting a wig we both like. However, I was visibly upset because I felt we always have to put his preferences first, even when it's about a gift for me. Oh, fuck that, man. And that phrase could be said both ways. Fuck that man, and fuck that man. I think I can already tell where this shit's gonna go. Again, you're 24, he is 33. This shit is about control, and I'm actually very concerned why you... Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction here because I didn't read through the rest of it. You say you've been wanting wigs. I don't want to say I think you're going through some sort of cancer treatment because I don't want to imply that because that'd be very sad. But I'm going to keep reading and hope that's not the case. I wasn't even upset about not getting my wig of choice. I was upset because I tend to put his feelings ahead of mine, and the one time I really wanted something, I still had to compromise. If it were based on other reasons like budget, I wouldn't even mind foregoing it completely. It just really sucked because I put a lot of thought into what I'd get him solely based on what he likes. That's the thing with gift giving. It's supposed to be something that your partner is going to like. Or whatever the recipient is going to like. Your input should not fucking matter. Well, I mean, I'm speaking for the man. His input as to what he gets for the girlfriend should not matter because it is a gift for her and it should be what she likes. Sure, let's go with that. He got upset that I was upset, and now it's quite clear I wouldn't even be getting a wig at all. He said some hurtful stuff and is making me out to be a bad person for being upset. I feel so heartbroken. I've cried so much, my eyes are puffy. Despite all of these and my numerous explanations, he's convinced I'm upset of a silly wig. Am I the asshole in this story? Oh, fuck it! I'm walking. Fucking walking off. Fuck that man. Fuck that man. Bro is nearly 10 years on her in age. This in my opinion is all about fucking control. This is all this shit is about. What do some of these comments say? Buy the wig you want and toss the man in the bin. There's a reason he's going for someone almost a decade younger. You're worth more than this overgrown child. Damn fucking straight. And if you're hearing anything, my heat just came on. Another one said, not the asshole, but really, you're not mad at him. You're mad at yourself for backing down all the time. Grow a pair, and in parentheses, of testes or ovaries, because they never specified. Put your foot down and tell him you don't care what he wants this time. Either that, or buy him the wig you want for his Valentine's Day gift. If you're not going to be bold, be petty. Petty is the greatest form of revenge. Hey, yo, fuck that motherfucker. Get yourself the wig you want. And thankfully, it didn't answer my question about cancer treatments. And then we have a little bit of time for one more. And is this one a long one? Am I the asshole for throwing away my ex-husband's Valentine's Day gift for his affair partner? With a final update below. Woo! Shit! Okay, what a title! I gotta know what's going on. My ex-husband, 34M, and I, 38F, a little bit of a reversal, have been separated for a year, and the divorce was final last year. About 3 years prior, I caught him in an affair in which he cried and promised things would change and he would never do it again. I was stupid, believed him, and stayed. After countless infidelities, I finally found enough sense and respect for myself to leave the relationship. This man gaslighted me to the nth degree, about his affairs, to the point where he said I needed therapy for the marriage to continue for my false assumptions and questioning his trust. In fact, solid proof of his multiple affairs were found days after the last "you need therapy for not trusting me" speech. This was the same day I asked for a divorce. Oh, fuck. Men ain't shit. Found out through mutual friends he is expecting, and their conception date would be when we were still together based on his due date. So there's that. As you can imagine, this has been a lot to deal with, and having to keep in contact with him to complete divorce proceedings and removing his name from my house was painful. The more I read these stories, the more I just hate men. And I am a man. And I've hated them regardless. But this is giving me more of a reason. Fast forward 1 year to today. He has not lived here for a year. This is my house. His name is not on it in any way. Okay, bad typing. I still get mail for him here, in which I have constantly and kindly asked him via text to change his address, for which he says he did and will double check every time. This mail includes things like insurance card for his new affair baby. Just last week he has picked up the last of his belongings and important mail, which I've held for months waiting for him to pick up. Celebrated this would be the last time I would ever need to contact him or see him again. Yesterday I received a package, and without thinking, I opened it on my way to the door thinking it was one of my many Amazon buys, lol. Well, it's a jewelry box with 2 rather cheap looking necklaces inside, something I didn't order. I double checked the shipping label and it's my ex-husband's name. This is clearly a Valentine's Day present for the new girl, as the rhinestones are green, which I immediately recognize as her month's birthstone. How the fuck do you know what a month's birthstone is? He's never ordered from this company when we were together, so I would have understood if he had an existing account which had the old address, but I don't see that as the case. At this point, I feel this is almost intentional. How many times can one put the wrong address on your things? This man is very much a narcissist, but even I don't know if he would go that far, or if he's just that stupid. Would I be the asshole for throwing away the package in the trash? I looked it up and it was under $80, and not fine jewelry by any means. He had it sent to your house, so as far as I can tell, I say it's fair game. Throw that shit away. Also, I really want to go non-contact moving forward, so I'd rather not text him if it can be avoided. I would be lying if I said I didn't still harbor resentment and hate, but I feel guilty about not giving someone something they've paid for. Update. Ooh, update. It's time to get into the update. Update. First, thank you all for the comments reminding me that I don't owe him anything. I don't know why I still feel guilty for doing what I want to do. I just got home from work, so as of now the package is still in my possession. Later today, the dreaded text did come. No, I did not block him yet. He said he just found out they sent another package to my house, and he claimed he went off on customer service for using his billing address again. I left him on red. Interesting, because this is the first package from this company to ever arrive at this house, but mostly his billing address is still at my house. He hasn't changed it. He knows he hasn't changed it, and he feels that's a valid excuse for the mix-up. He's running away from tons of debt collectors, so now starting to put together the dots of why he's not updating his address. Oh, cowardice little bitch boy! If it was a true mistake, part of me thought possibly he might not have the audacity to reach out to me about the gift to avoid awkwardness or shame due to the nature of the gift. I know if I was in his shoes, I would have wrote that off as a loss, moved on with my life, and bought a replacement to avoid the awkward and cringy conversation. I took the advice of many here and bought a return to sender stamp for the Amazon to use on everything else I get from here on out. Until then, I hope he doesn't just show up at my house unannounced because I'm not sure if I'm going to respond. I'm gonna think on the package one more time, one more night before sending it into the abyss. I can't talk today. It looks like there are two more sort of updates. First one says, additional update for clarity on the affair baby. I'm getting a lot of questions on the timeline of the affair baby. The baby wasn't born last year. Calculating conception date based on the due date, he knocked her up while we were still married. I didn't say conception based on birth date because the baby was born 3 months early. Damn! Sorry, baby. How did I find out? Friends on social media. How did I know the details? He told me. Info overshared and several of his excuses as to why he couldn't meet with the estate attorney back when I was removing him from the home's deed. More info than I would have ever cared to know. So, I mean, we know a little bit more about the affair baby, but that's not important. What is important is this final update. Wow. So I didn't think this post would blow up like it did. I'm a little nervous that he's going to see the post and know it's about him, even though this is a throwaway account, but part of me doesn't care. Thank you to everyone for the advice and for reminding me that I owe him nothing. It also brought to light that I'm being entirely too kind to someone who continues to torment and use me. Also, I really enjoyed all the creative toxic ideas of what to do with the necklace and had some good laughs. I gotta go into the comments and see what these toxic ideas were. Despite wanting to stay no contact, today I finally responded to my ex-husband's text from yesterday. I wrote, "Weird you didn't change your billing address." He texted, "Apple Pay still has the old billing address." So I responded, "It's been a year and he should probably go through his accounts and change his billing address. As of last week, anything sent here for him should have been returned to the sender." No response. To clarify, I do not have his new address. He went through great lengths to keep that secret since he lives with his affair partner. So I can't file a change of address in his place or forward his debt collection mail to him. He used his mother's address in our legal documents, so she's about to start getting a lot of collection mail. I received and returned the sender stamp this morning and will be sending everything back moving forward until the post office gets the hint. I know this isn't as dramatic as most people hoped. Sorry to disappoint. As for the package... What package? Yeah! Fuck that man! Woo! Oh my god, as for the comments, here's a great one. Wear the jewelry. Posted on social media with the comment that you wish your ex would move on and not keep sending you gifts every single day. Yeah! You should have done that shit! Another one says, "Not the asshole, he's being intentionally shady with the address thing, and you don't owe him a thing, especially after all the crap he put you through. It's your space and you deserve to not have the junk cluttering up." Damn fucking straight! And I mean, this didn't have much to do with Valentine's Day, as much as it was just a Valentine's gift, but even so, yes! Fuck men! Whew, I'm a little lightheaded after that, so I'm gonna go ahead and rest a good bit. But until next time, I'm Floz. This has been Am I the Asshole Valentine's Day Stories, and I can't wait to see you all for the next one.